I don't know what happened Sunday. All I gotta say, after Sunday, a lot of things happened. Jaguars beat the Colts. Steelers beat the Ravens in OT. Heart attack game. And the biggest heart attack on Sunday, the Raiders finally beat the Chargers to get my team as the 7th seed into the playoffs. We're in the playoffs. I can't believe myself when we made the damn playoffs. This is crazy. I thought this team, I was always rather like, oh, this team was going to be this, team was going to be that. Here we are. We're in the playoffs. You want the proof? Proof's right there. We're in it. I will get on this game, and all I would say was to the Steelers the Ravens game was Ravens played a hard fight, but at the end, we won. We're in the playoffs. End the story. Okay? Now there's a lot of people said, oh, we don't stand a chance. We don't the Chiefs are too good. The Chiefs are this unstoppable offensive force. Okay. Now I even heard Chiefs fans call this team the damn Justice League. Called the Chiefs. The damn Justice League with the Avengers. Shit. Okay, I bet they didn't get that carried away, but shit. This is a tough game. I'm not going to sit there and deny this is not a tough game. Yes, it is. This is. We have played the Chiefs I think, 3 weeks ago we played the Chiefs? 3 weeks ago? They beat us 36-10. So I know who the Chiefs are. Especially with Mahomes, Kelsey, whatever offensive legend they have on the field. Tyreek Hill, Miko Hardman, Pringle potato chips. I'm not going to name the whole offense. We know who they are. Okay? This is a very, possibly, where I see it, I haven't seen a playoff game where we were the underdogs in years. You're talking about like since 2005. This is just, we're going into Arrowhead Stadium and we're playing Kansas City. Kansas City, in my opinion, is the best team in the AFC. But let me get on this. You have people like Nick Bullshit Wright. You have people like Chris Collins shit, who I couldn't give a crap about. You were a shitty Bengal. I won't say shitty. You were a Bengal player who couldn't win a Super Bowl. There. That's your freaking legacy. Your legacy was you lost twice to John Montana. Okay, now shut up. There's your Chris Collinswood for you. We've got people like many other guys who's saying Steelers have no chance, and then they're saying playing the Steelers is better than a bye week. Listen, I don't know what type of fucking crack are you smoking, but goddamn, lay it off. If you actually believe that shit, lay that the fuck off. I'm being serious here. This team, Kansas City, are beasts on paper. But there's a reason why we play a game of football, because anything can happen any given Sunday. Now, we're going to get to the keys of the game. Okay. If I have to say who is better than who in terms of position this season, Ben Roethlisberger or Patrick Mahomes, I'm giving it Patrick Mahomes hands down. He's better than him. This season, Pat Mahomes is better than Ben Roethlisberger by leagues. It's not even close. Run game. Now, offense, I'm going to break it down to two things. Run and pass. Offense in terms of pass, I'm heavily leaning Kansas City. Kansas City's better when it comes to the pass. Run. My team. Hands down. Najee Harris is better than, in my opinion, Najee Harris this season, physically, has been better than Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And what? Pretty much their whole running back squad of the Chiefs. I'm being serious. One man is better as a running back this season, Najee Harris, than all your squad of the entire squad of Chiefs running backs combined. Offensive line, hands down Kansas City. So, in terms of offense position, quarterback, offensive players, which is passing, rushing, and line, the only thing we have offensively that's good is a run game. That I can say that's better than the whatever the hell the Chiefs have. Sorry, whatever running back the Chiefs have. So the Chiefs have a more pass-related offense, better pass-related offense, and their offense is situated on the pass game. That's what it comes down to. Now, defense. This is where it's going to heavily lean on my team. Front seven, Steelers by a country mile. The only person I see on that front seven that they have that's even good is Chris Jones. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And Cam Hayward is literally, at this stage of his career, in my opinion, Cam Hayward's better than Chris Jones. You're not going to convince me otherwise. He is. Chris Jones is good, but Cam Hayward's better. Oh yeah, let's not forget, yeah. You see this guy right here? This guy right here? This man, TJ Watt, is better than almost, he has put, this season, has tied the sack record. And he did it in less games than it took for Michael Strahan to do it. So as far as I'm concerned, this man is holding the sack record. This man, TJ Watt, he's my man. He's always going to be. He's a future Hall of Famer. If you don't think otherwise, get off the fucking weed and get off the crack pipe. If you don't think TJ Watt's a Hall of Famer, you're out of your mind. You're beyond hope. You need God. You need God. I'm being serious. So, in terms of defense, I'm giving it to the Pittsburgh Steelers by leagues because that front line has literally, in terms of great players compared to the front line, Chiefs all have is one, Chris Jones. That's all I see, Chris Jones. In terms of the Steelers, they have Cam Hayward. They have Defensive Player of the Year. Yes, I'm calling it. Defensive Player of the Year, TJ Watt. We have an underrated guy in Chris Wormley. We have Alex Highsmith, who's really good. Who's good. If not really good. So we have pieces that on our offensive line, in terms of defense, in terms of front seven, we're comparing front seven down. We have the better front seven by a country mile than what the Chiefs have. You really, and let's be honest, TJ Watt, he's better than at least 4 or 5 of the people on the freaking defense on the front seven combined. That man. Yeah, I'm taking it to that level. And if Chiefs fans have a problem with that, deal with it. Because that's the truth. Second, secondary. I'm leaning towards my team. I'm leaning towards my team. You know what? Because we have a better pass defense than what the Chiefs have. Chiefs have been very inconsistent in terms of defending the pass. But it is what it is. The only person I see on our secondary that's actually good, like I said, is Tyrann Mathieu, and it is what it is. Tyrann Mathieu, he's about the equivalent to Minkah Fitzpatrick. I mean, they're both good, but instead of secondary, we have more than just Minkah Fitzpatrick. We have Joe Hayden. I'll give credit to that. Hell, and then, as much as I don't like to say his name, we have Terrell Edmonds. Terrell Edmonds has been on and off, I would say. On and freaking off. Now, that's how I'm compared it from a standpoint. Offense, defense, and I even broke down the positions of offense. So, it's going to be a top offense, if not the best offense in the AFC, versus the best defense in the AFC. That's the way I see it. Now, the only way we can win against the Chiefs, I'm going to give you the synopsis here. If the Chiefs find a way, and they have a good possibility of doing that, putting over 30 points against the Steelers, game over. Call the Undertaker, because I'll see the rest of them will rest in peace if that happens. Because there's no way I see this team scoring 30 points. I'll be serious with you. I don't see the Steelers scoring 30 points. They haven't done it all season. They only did it against the Chargers. That's because the Chargers have the worst defense on God's green earth. You see why they're not in the playoffs. The only way we can beat the Chiefs is we gotta make the Chiefs make it a low-scoring game. Bring down that Chiefs offense to our level. That's the only way we're gonna beat them. Bring that defense that we have, that best defense, has to hold off the Chiefs and make sure that you bring down that Chiefs offense to our level. Where they can only put up a meager 19, max like 22 points. Or even lower, you can make it, let's say, 16. Can you actually put up 16 points? Sorry, I'll say 15. 17. Somewhere around that area. We can't go over 20-something, in my opinion. We can't go over 28 points. Anything over 28 points, it's critical. Steelers will take critical damage if the Chiefs put up anything over 28 points. Now, for the offense, we know that the Chiefs are not a balanced offense. No, they're not. If you believe that the Chiefs are a balanced offense, I don't know what to say to you. The Chiefs are a pass-heavy offense. You limit the pass, you break down the Chiefs' offense. But that's a test of the metric impossible. Because Tyreek Hill's the fastest receiver in the NFL. Bar none, he is. Travis Kelce, my opinion, and I believe all honesty with this guy, Travis Kelce, he's got the great speed of a tight end. He can block good. I'll say that he can block good. But if you had to ask me, outside of Gronk, who's the best tight end in the league, outside of him, I'm saying Travis Kelce. That man, and if in my opinion, that man, Travis Kelce, is my opinion, a very, very good, if not a slightly better catcher, slightly better pass catcher than Gronk. In my opinion, I think he is. So that's what we're going up against. In terms of a tight end that the Chiefs have. And also, let's not forget that the Chiefs have a good offensive line. The only reason why they were even, not say effectively running, because to be honest, they only run the ball once in a while. They only have a good run game once in a while, so I'm not even going to go into that angle. But the only reason why Pat Mahomes has all day in the pocket to throw is because of his O-line. We have to find a way to penetrate that O-line. If we're not going to penetrate that O-line, Pat Mahomes is just going to be there all day, throwing the ball, and eventually one of the Chiefs receivers, whether it's Tyreek Hill, whether it's one of his wideouts, which is Tyreek Hill, or a target like Travis Kelce, or Miko Hardman, or Byron Pringle potato chips gets open, he's going to throw to him. They're going to get open eventually. So all we can do is we got to generate pressure, but we cannot go in an all-out blitz. Because we don't go in an all-out blitz, we leave one of these receivers open. There's only certain instances where you can rush the house. But with the Chiefs, we gotta play mostly a man-to-man defense in terms of secondary. In the front, we're gonna have to play more of a cover offense, a cover defense, because we're gonna have to double up against people like Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. That's undisputed. We're gonna have to do that. That's my key in terms of defense. Offense. For the Steelers offense, Deontay Johnson needs to work on getting ball security. Like I said, don't have incomplete ball security. Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool needs to be efficient. And get open. At Frymoot, where we run like post routes for tight ends or crossing routes for tight ends, Pat Frymoot needs to get open. Whereas Pat Frymoot, Zach Gentry, we gotta hit those tight ends. And not only that, oh yeah, let's also make sure Raymond McLeod is somewhat of a factor also. If he gets open from time to time, use him as well. And also, but the most important thing about the offense, keep Mahomes off the field. How can we keep Mahomes off the field? That guy, number 22, Najee Harris. And this offensive line is gonna have to step up a lot. This offensive line cannot. I know offensive line isn't the best offensive line in the world, and it's undisputed when we don't have the greatest O line. But this O line needs to play their A game. That's all I have to say. And have Najee Harris run the ball effectively. Because Najee Harris is going to be the one that can keep Mahomes off the field. Because we have to control the clock. Keep Mahomes off the field. That's the way we can beat him. We can't keep Mahomes off the field. We can't stop the offense. We can't control the clock. I don't know what to say, man. It's going to be a repeat of what happened 3 weeks ago. That's all I have to say. And, man, those are my keys for the game. Like I said, in terms of availability of the player, we're going to get an injury report in a second. Note these injury reports are not 100%. They're not done yet, so I'm just going by what I see. On Thursday, Najee Harris did not practice. Ben Roethlisberger full. Arthur Malik practiced. Tackle Dan Moore Jr. practice, and Try Turner did not practice. Now, for the Chiefs, Darrell Williams is limited. Clyde Edwards-Helaire has a shoulder injury. Orlando Brown is full. Willie Gay, linebacker Willie Gay, wrist, full. Tyreek Hill's been limited. Travis Kelce's full. Tyrann Matthews full. Jerry Sneed is full, and Andrew Wiley glued is full. So I'm expecting that this Chiefs team is going to come in full force, almost, if not full force. We're playing against a fully loaded Chiefs team. Now, and also the Steelers are going to come back and hopefully come in full force as well. Hopefully Najee Harris comes to play, and I'd say Dan Moore Jr. Well, Dan Moore Jr. is obviously going to play, and hopefully Arthur Mollett plays as well. But this is going to be a tough game. Not the toughest game I think I've seen. Where in my entire, not toughest game I've ever seen. It's going to be the toughest game I think that I've seen in a long time as a Steelers fan in terms of postseason, in terms of playoffs. The Steelers are like, what, 13, 14-point underdog? Goddamn. Everybody has the Steelers losing by 2 scores. That's why I want to show you this picture. This is supposed to be momentum for the Steelers. Look at this. They have us losing by 2 scores against the Chiefs. Like I said, we're going in there as underdogs. Mike Tomlin, who I've criticized a lot, but I'll give him credit. He knows how to play good when he's the underdog, when the Steelers team are underdogs. And this could end up being like this. This could end up being a 2005 season repeat where we won the Super Bowl as underdogs, or we could be bounced. It all depends, man. Any given Sunday, I'm obviously going to be rooting for my Steelers. But when I'm going into this game, I just expect, as Al Davis said for the Raiders, yes, and I'm using Al Davis. He said this, just win, baby. That's all that matters. Whether you win by a last-second field goal, whether you win by a blowout, whether you win by a last-second touchdown, whether you win by a last-second safety, whether you win by a stop, whether you win by a miracle interception, a fumble, don't matter. Just win. At the end of the day, we need to win. That's all that matters. And as Herm Edwards said, you play to win the game. That's all that matters. Winning. Stats don't matter in the playoffs. Regular season matchups do not matter in the playoffs. Past records, past achievements do not matter in the playoffs. Past rivalries, past records do not matter in the playoffs. Don't matter. Because the playoffs is a whole different animal. It's a whole different animal. Any given Sunday. You win, you go to the divisional round, or you go to AFC Championship, whatever round, Super Bowl, whatever. You win. You advance. You lose, there goes your season. And I've been saying this for years. And as long as I've been watching, not just Steelers football, football in general. This is the make and break period. This is the period where you, as in the Steelers, whatever team, puts their life on the line in the playoffs. They put whatever they can on the line, everything. The chips are down. You go all in the playoffs. If you lose, you're done. You're walking out. And that's it. There goes your season. You do not advance. Because at the end of this, The main goal is that. That's the main goal. That trophy. One of the most prestigious trophies in all of sports, if not the most prestigious trophy in all of sports. But we're at the wild card round. Let's not get carried ourselves. I'm explaining this once again what the playoffs is. Steelers gotta go all in and play with heart, with soul, and goddamn, you're gonna have to take this game very, very seriously. You're gonna be still gotta play this game with a purpose. They gotta play this game like they gotta play hard nosed football. That's all I'm trying to get here. If they don't, you're eliminated. It's do or die time. Win or go home. That's the playoffs. You win, you stay. You lose, you go home looking like losers. And I don't want my team going out like a loser. Like I said, if we lose this game, I am not going to be disappointed. A lot of people saying the Steelers don't deserve to be in the playoffs. I think you're wrong. Steelers got in, we're in, that doesn't matter. This game, we got to go into with a fuck it, nothing to lose mentality. Because all the pressure is going to be on KC to beat us. All the pressure is going to be on Kansas City to beat us. Pat Mahomes has never lost in a wild card round. And he has only lost once in the playoffs. And that was against Tom Brady and whatever. AFC Championship. This is going to be, if not, I'm calling, like I said, this playoff game, there's a reason why I know this is a primetime game, because this is Ben's last game. Any game this season, this is Ben's last. That's why this is primetime. But there's another reason why. This is also primetime. Because this is, the way I see it, this game, Kansas City and Pittsburgh, is, how do I say this? I'm looking for the term. I just had it. The most widespread game in terms of the spread out of any game. Meaning, out of any game in current playoffs. Steelers, this is not only that, this is a game where the Steelers, they somehow win this game. By some miracle, they win this game. This is going to be, if the Steelers win, the biggest upset in the entire playoffs. The entire playoffs. I'm being real. But we'll see what happens, man. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm obviously going to be rooting for my team to win because I'm a Steelers fan. I'm obviously going to be there to support my team. At the end of the day, Steelers, just win, baby. Just win. And what I've covered for this game, my key facets on how the Steelers can win both offensively and defensively, is what needs to happen in order for us to win. Now, we've got long shot odds at winning this game. But it is what it is, man. I hope my team wins. I'm gonna be rooting for my team. 100. Let's see how it goes, man. We're going in Arrowhead again, and I'm just praying that my team wins because shit, any given Sunday, man. Sometimes what you see on paper is not what you see on the field. There's the reason why we play football. Why these athletes play football? Why they take the field any given Sunday. And the playoffs is a whole different animal. So that's all I have to say. My team made the playoffs. And we're going on the road against Kansas City Sunday, January 16th on prime time at 8:15 p.m. at Arrowhead Stadium. Like, subscribe for more updates. Go to bell for notifications. I'm out now. So, peace. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Let's win. Hopefully, I'm praying my team wins. But if we lose, it is what it is, man. We're the 7th seed. We're playing for quarterback number 7. My team is, I'll say this again, we got into the playoffs at the 7th seed. Let's hope we win number 7 for the quarterback who wears number 7. Let's hope, but we got to start with winning this game. Let's win. Just win. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Sorry. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go.